Twitch.tv/Rolls of Redemption. We're about to go live, live, live.
We are now.
Hello.
Hello. We need to eventually coordinate a better welcome for people. Because
Hi. Welcome to Rolls of Redemption. We're waiting for people to show up, so we're being awkward. How'd you like that?
Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we are awkward, but our characters are also awkward. So,
Sometimes they're just beautiful.
Talk for yourself. Some of my NPCs are very well established.
Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where Robert has established NPCs and the rest of us are awkward. Do you want me to keep going? We can keep doing this.
Should we just recite the About Us section? A whimsical horror game of D&D based on Redacted. 4 players, battle undead monstrosities, crafty pirates, and corruption amidst the blooming romances and complicated pasts of the party.
We could probably eventually think of a slogan or something, but that requires effort and work. So if anyone has slogan ideas that are not terrible, if Max is in here listening at the time, it's not allowed to be a pun. Maybe it is if it's really good, and then we'll give you more inspiration. However,
Nathan from PA has suggested that we coordinate a barbershop quartet as our intro. So
I'm down with that.
there's 5.
I'm not sure I'm qualified, but I'll give it the good old try.
You know, there are so many options, and we should explore some of them.
A couple of them would be good.
But anyway, welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we're a bunch of goofs, and we hope that you enjoy watching us just have
It
these.
sounds pretty close to what was just suggested.
Yeah,
Isn't that what D&D is supposed to be? A bunch of people being awkward and just being accepted. So that's our new catchphrase.
That's
We're
right.
a bunch of people being awkward. Thanks for accepting us.
Rolls of Redemption, where the nerds have moved from the basement to the living room, but we're still nerds.
Internet near you.
And just as awkward.
Still awkward, but ready to pretend we are other people.
Oh my god. And in the spirit of pretending to be other people, who wants to give the recap?
Recap is that.
Janine.
So we were trying to convince the shaman, the lizard folk shaman.
There you
that
go.
We should be like buddies and such. My version of the recap. And then they said that we had to complete certain challenges, and like 2 of their people were also going to compete in it. And the first challenge was a strength challenge, and we threw a turtle shell. And their warrior champion won, which was unfortunate for us, but it's fine. Then the second one was running on a log to see who fell off first. And Mina and Atreus were last ones up, and somehow Mina fell.
Sorry, it was not intentional.
Somehow. Third challenge was the catch a fish. Whoa. She don't like that one. And our captain, who is afraid of fish, was the most successful at holding a fish.
Stepped up to the plate.
Yes. And then the final, no, well, not final because we still have a hunt to do. But the final challenge of that day was one-on-one gladiator style of combat. And we all won. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And then after that,
hour.
yes, after that we went to like a side room to rest because Mina got bitten by this lizard guy, and so she was pretty weak. So while she was laying down, using her awesome ring to heal her, because she just has that, she decided to tell Atreus about her childhood, which was not that fun.
And
But if you want to know what it was,
all of it.
If you want to
It's
know what
true.
it was, go watch my TikTok about it.
which was delightful. I watched it multiple times.
Thank you.
Or newly released today, if you want to view the actual roleplay channels where it happened, we have a Ko-Fi set up now. It is on the stream at the bottom next to the dice scrolling. It is ko-fi.com/rolls of redemption. Sign up for the membership, $3 a month, and you get access to our Discord where you can see all of this off-screen content.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun.
You could go back and read this whole childhood trauma conversation.
Could read
And everything else.
Could read everything else.
It's true.
There's a lot.
There's
Might be
a
little
whole
confusing
lot.
to follow, but there's a lot of good conversations for sure. A proposal for an alternative to redacted is, let's see, more. How do you say that, Nate? Somebody try out.
Moribund Bog.
Moribund bog? Is that it? It's not really rolling off the tongue. I like the bog part. First part, it's still not. I look at it and I'm just like, that's not really what we want readers to do.
All right.
So
So an hour passes,
that's it.
and all of you have rested up, healed what wounds you could. A few of you are still bleeding, scratched, or at least winded.
I think we all short rested, right? So we should all
Yes.
be fairly healed.
Nearish.
I just
I'm
have no spell slots.
I'm good. I'm in tip top shape now.
I am 1 point away from max. So, you know.
But you're still down some spell slots, as is Akir. That y'all, you two are fine. All you need is a short rest and you're up and running. So, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. I've got this.
Female, long as hail.
The door to the barracks that you were gifted swings open, and at the door are your two favorite hatchlings.
Aw, my babies.
Oh, they love us.
They run in and say in Draconic, "It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time!" And they grab Mina's hands, and they start yanking her out of the room.
Good thing I
In
healed
Draconic,
my word.
Immediately
in
follows.
Draconic, Akir says, "Slow down. Time for what?"
Time for the Death Eater.
No.
Did
The
you
what?
say Death Eater?
Yes.
Could you be more descriptive?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Akir just kind of like tilts his head, like, which is.
They're literal.
They're babies too, so.
Tongues
Yes.
is probably down, right?
Say that again.
I probably don't
yeah.
have tongues anymore.
Tongues is way
Yeah.
gone. Yep.
Okay, so never mind. I have no idea we're gonna go see a Death Eater. That's
Yeah.
fine.
We're all looking at each other like,
What is a Death Eater?
This is awesome.
It's like a pig, but it kills you and eats you. Because when it kills you, you turn to ashes, and it eats the ashes.
This
I
sounds
see.
awesome. I want to go see
In-
it.
Death Eater!
In Elvish,
And they start
I
singing a
tell-
little bit as they start skipping down the hallway with you all in tow.
I tell my crew in Elvish, we're facing something called a Death Eater, some form of pig that turns you to ashes and eats you.
hey, light.
I've never heard of one of these ever.
Could I roll a nature check or something on this? Something else?
You could go nature, arcana, history, maybe?
Is that a history check there? Is it undead?
I don't think Akira knows much.
Nope. Akir is not really sure what this is.
Can we all roll something to find out
Absolutely.
options?
Insight?
Not insight. You know it would kill you. That's all you can insight. So
We know
history,
the intention of this.
arcana, or nature.
I got a +0 on all of those. All right, whatever.
Yeah, that's
He's
That's
pretty. She doesn't know things.
First nat one. Get it out of my system.
Get him out early before we face the Death Eater.
Low stakes.
Yep.
Tara, you know anything about this, or you want to roll something?
I don't. I can try to roll some stuff. History?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay, why is. Sorry.
Say,
What?
Tara is the smartest person in the group.
Oh, yeah, I am.
beat my 7.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, she is. That's a 23 there, folks.
God damn.
Tara's been around the sea a few times.
You were so close there, Amelia. Yeah,
New things, but I didn't.
it's okay. You also could throw guidance on there, but it's okay. Passed.
Would you want to throw guidance on my nap one?
Atreus definitely knows this is not an undead creature that he's heard of. The undead usually don't turn you to ash. They aren't interested necessarily. It's either they want to eat the living flesh, the warm flesh, or your soul. So this would definitely be some sort of weird monster.
What does Tara know?
Tara, were you with Akir when he went to find his hunter's armor that first time?
Nope.
I was.
I think you were.
That was Mina.
Oh, no, it was Mina. You're right. Yeah, it was Mina.
Yeah. So
You're bonding.
Sea captain, so I know stuff.
you know stuff. This is a rumored creature that not a lot of people ever live to talk about. But in addition to being known as a bloated buffalo or a
That's what they called me in high school.
look at that. There you go. I'm going to be able to talk again. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can I grant inspiration just for making me laugh?
Yeah.
You get the inspo.
Here we are, trying to be professional.
You get the
Trying to
inspo
be professional.
for instilling
It doesn't
an
happen.
silence.
Yeah.
I am professional now. I'm listening about the bloated buffalo.
The bloated buffalo, the just ghost tales that you've matched up over the course of your life, and then what Kier had talked to you about with the creature he needed to hunt down. Is this most likely a Catoblepas?
Then that's okay.
Which you all have done a little bit of research, and you know that it can shoot death rays.
I'm gonna need that spelling at some point.
I'm sorry, did you say death rays?
Yeah.
What death ray?
Could you be more descriptive?
Could I get that in a sentence?
The
Because
Catoblepas
we're gonna
sees
find out
you,
soon.
hits you with a death ray, and eats your ashen corpse.
No, I don't like this.
Do you mind if I put the image that you have in our side quests on the stream?
Is it there? Do we have it?
I have it, yeah.
Rob, can you type the name of it in one of the chats, please?
I thought I had it in there as well, but yeah.
This is not.
The name is in the quest board.
Quest board. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There it is.
So the Catoblepas, Blepus, I don't really care. I can say it however I want. I'm the
Who
DM.
wants to buy a vowel?
Yeah.
This is your world.
It's my world. That's right. If I want to call this a bloated warthog, I can do that.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be on the stream in a moment.
As you asked the two little lizard folk children, the royal prince and princess, to describe it, they really struggle. At first, they say, "Big fat buffalo." No. Giant lizard. No. Pig. Pig with big teeth. And hippopotamus.
Want to translate that, Akir?
Hold on. I'm hearing
You
somebody's
do see the beggar's eyes turn
stream.
to you as he...
I'm hearing me.
I heard it too for a moment.
And then you muted.
I heard nothing.
Okay.
Got it. It's me.
It was yourself.
I had one
Your
of our
own Twitch
YouTube
stream?
videos up. No, I had one of our YouTube videos up. Sorry, I was like,
I was
why do
gonna say, I
hear
thought I
Rob?
heard a double of Rob's voice.
Like, why do I hear Rob everywhere? I mean, I will always ruin the stream at least once.
We wouldn't be there.
Kier's translation to the rest of the team is some form of large bovine with horns and teeth and death eyes that maybe shoot from its eyes. I'm not quite sure.
Could be wrong.
I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll absolutely be fine.
Absolutely.
I asked the kids in Draconic, do we fight this together?
It's a hunt. You hunt it, you win.
We hunt it together.
I claim Mina. All right, cool.
I would prefer we all stay together.
I am gonna agree with Akira. We should
no.
all stay together on this.
No, this is girls against guys, you know.
No.
This is Atreus and Akir being like, we need you to. We can't do this alone.
Please.
You might be able to, but we can't.
Atreus and Akira are feminists. We recognize we can't do shit without the girls.
All right.
It's only a minute or two before you realize that the whole congregation of lizard folk from this home colony have gathered. And the shaman, once again, is going to throw the mask up for a moment, takes the lead. And in Draconic continues on. I should probably put this where you can hear me. Don't make fun of me. I deserve it. The final test of the warrior's challenge. There is the Death Eater.
We understand this?
Just him.
It's the final challenge, and it's facing a Death Eater.
There is a silver ring upon his tusk. Bring back the ring, and you will be victorious.
Okay. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings moment. It's okay.
I ask in Draconic, do we get to keep the pelt?
You do not need to kill the beast, just recover the ring.
Akir shrugs, taking that as that's okay.
I would. Yeah, no, he wouldn't give you any other recommendations. Never mind. He doesn't like you. He respects you, but he does not like you.
That's fair.
Yeah. It is open for all. One winner. May the best lizard win.
Only one of us needs to bring the ring back.
Alright.
We don't have to kill the beast, but we could use its hide.
Yeah, it's because you want that that leather armor we saw earlier. I know what you're doing there, Akir. I see you.
Akira's got his own personal side quest here.
Got an agenda.
All right, we'll take care of you later, Atreus.
He raises his staff, jingles the skull atop of it for a moment, and then slams it into the ground. And you see the 4 lizard folk that you all had beaten to a pulp run and jump in the mud, each one of them mounting one of the giant lizards and taking off into the marsh upon their steeds.
Akir is going to pull one of the sending stones out of his pocket and show it to the group, and then he takes off into the sky.
We'll call you.
My ride. Oh, no.
My
Taxi!
You leave me.
Third wheel.
I'm going to both try and keep an eye on where the lizard folk are going, while also trying to look for what might be the Catoblepas.
Okay. That's going to take a whole lot of effort on your part. So I am going to need, first off, a perception check to follow these guys as they are in their home territory. And I'm going to set the DC here at 15.
All of us perception.
How does a nat 20 do?
Whale damage.
I'm sorry, the DC was 30. I for some reason halved it.
Amelia, I might need guidance on this.
Yeah. So do we need the guidance? Hang on, let me just get you a D4 there.
For posterity, just roll it. Just see what happens.
Whoa, wait, why is it doing things?
I feel like what this means is if we do get 30, then I should just know where they. Oh man, so close.
There you
Yeah,
28.
so close. So close. Yeah, you see what they were trying to do in losing you in the grasses. They have clear paths, and from your vantage point, and once again, the lizard folk, none of them have wings. None of them have ever flown. It's not part of their culture or their lifestyle. So this is not something that they're used to combating or even used to interacting with. So as you rise up, you can actually see the trails that they typically would take moving through the marshes, which would allow you if you were to stay with your party, you could guide them through the safe passages.
You coming back to us, or
And then blaze a trail, that's fine.
Trying to decide if it's better to continue following them or to go back to you guys. Because yes, I can see the trails, but I don't know where they're going. They seem to have an idea of where they're supposed to be going.
and can we see Akir?
Yes. Unless you just keep staying here.
Akir, what's happening?
You get one use. Oh, no, you can see him.
No!
Yep, you got your message.
You
You're
can
good.
see me.
You got
You
him.
see
You
me.
can see him. Yep.
I got you, bitch.
There it is.
I want to insult the DM.
No
You
play.
don't want to go on his bad side.
All the time.
Yeah, he's allowed to.
I antagonize her. I deserve it.
I guess I'm going to start walking towards following wherever Kier has nonsensically gone. Can I roll?
What I'll say.
Roll like a survival
Okay.
check here?
What are you trying to do?
Blaze a trail here, man. I'm trying to hunt whatever this thing is.
Yes. Give me a
Right.
survival check.
I am on the hunt. I am going to roll guidance for myself.
Probably a
That's
good call.
not great, but it's something.
I'm just kidding.
I guide myself.
Got
Did Akir
All right,
answer?
17.
You got this.
17 is fine, you know.
Okay,
Did I get a call back on the walkie-talkie?
I'm waiting.
It's up to you. You can respond right back.
Jeez.
I was just waiting because Amelia was going.
all right. I'm
I'll
tight.
I'll tell Mina, keep me in sight. I'm following their trail.
All right. You
So
don't.
I'm gonna try and continue following the lizards, but I'm also gonna try and make sure I don't lose sight of the party as much as possible.
Valid. So
at least
Atreus,
want to know the last place I saw them.
Listen,
put it
my
that way.
goal was to make use of these sending stones, so I remembered the rules.
I'm impressed. I'm very proud. I'm very excited, and also kicking myself slightly. So it's okay. And you're lucky that the fog is gone. Magic fog, Roseland. I'm kidding.
We're not in Barovia.
You're not Barovia.
This is what happens when you insult the DM. He just brings in a magical fog.
Yeah, now we're in Barovia and Strahta's after us. So thanks. Other
Moving,
vampires.
you get the three of you make your way through the puddles and marshes past the last two of the giant lizards who just kind of like watch you very casually. They absolutely pay you all of their mind, but they do not want to attack you at this point. So that's a big win. Good job, Atreus. And you get through the puddle and the mud and the muck where many of you left a lot of your blood, and you make it out to the marsh itself. The ground here is very wet and sticky. The reeds go up to your waist. There are all sorts of paths leading through, and it's pretty easy though for Atreus to see where the at least 2 of these giant lizards went, and they went at full speed. So would you like the left or the right path?
Oh, so they diverged?
They seem to be running alongside each other, but they're not next to each other.
So, not parallel
Correct.
paths, so they diverged. Um,
And take the road less traveled.
can which way is Akir going?
They're all kind of going in the same direction.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure we still have our sights on Akir. So, if he's up and ahead of us a little bit, I want to make sure we're like not like he's going left or right. I don't want to go like, we'll go in the opposite direction in case this takes us down a completely wrong path. You know?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say? So, hey, Akir.
Use the stone. She said.
Here, baby, it's for you.
Hey, Atreus wants to talk to you.
Akir, are you seeing that the paths go, left and right?
What am I seeing, DM?
So they seem to be moving through, going to different drier spots. So they're moving in the same direction, more or less, but one will go this way and then swing back. One will go this way and swing back. So they're doing a zigzag to be parallel.
Then I'll say either is fine for now. Just move quickly.
Great. All right. Give it back to me now. Don't make me talk to him again.
You two need to play nice.
It's not my fault. All right, so let's just go left.
Right. I'm going to need a survival check from Peter, or from Akir.
Which check?
Survival, please. So they're running in pairs. They hit this little area of trees. You can see it's a little swampier than the rest of this area, and they kind of diverge. And one goes north and one goes south around this swampy area, and you lose the north one. So you are at a point where you can try and find the north one, follow the south one, or start looking for the creature.
How far behind is the party?
Quite a bit.
Can't keep up with you and your wings, bro.
I want to try and find the northern riders.
All right, give me a perception check. I am going to need Atreus, Mina, and Tara to make Constitution saving throws or Strength saving throws to get through the muck and mire and mud at a rapid pace.
Constitution? Cool.
Saving
Hey!
Kidding me? What is this?
It is a 20.
Good job.
It's my healed boots, isn't it?
It is. It has to be.
You can't cast guidance on saving throws, can you? No,
Nope.
I didn't think so.
You can bless everyone if you wanted to, but that would
That's
be
a spell slot, and I'm not doing that because
Not when we're about to face something called a Death Eater.
No.
yeah.
It's only the words Death Eater in Draconic. It's a whole different word in every other language. It's fine. It's how they describe things.
Yeah, but there's a reason they call it Death Eater.
Because it eats
Yeah.
the dead.
Yes.
Why don't we just call it a zombie?
It's a little cuter than a zombie.
It's so cute. It's got this weird little owly face.
Oh,
Thank
this
you.
Cute?
it looks fuzzy.
Well, why don't you
Because it's
befriend
fuzzy
it
doesn't
and
mean
turn it
did
into
you
a
look
mount?
at the face and the tail?
We could try.
You could try.
Animal handling the crap out of this thing when we get there.
But what if I wanted to skin it and make armor?
You can still skin it and make armor. I'm not going to be upset. I just.
I'm gonna ride it first.
Nina might be upset, but
All right, so the three of you are able to keep pace for the first leg of this journey. You, just like I described to Akir, you see that they know what they're doing. They have some fairly well carved out paths through the reeds. At one point, Tara's high heeled boot gets stuck in the mud, but it's only for a second, and it just kind of makes her stumble rather than getting stuck and having to stop. So she keeps up with the rest of you until you also make it to this divergent large lake area. So, Akir, did I get a perception check from you?
Roll a 15.
15. Wow. All it took was a little swooping down, and you quickly realize where they've gone. Apparently, they had noticed that you were tailing them and wanted to lose you, and that was simply their only goal: was find shelter, find cover, and get out of the way. So as soon as you got within about 20 feet of the ground, you spot them, and they see you and start taking off after their friends. And they now have a straight line with a little bit of a gap. All four are galloping off in the same direction.
That's headed south, right?
Headed south now.
Right. In the stone, I say they're going south.
Yes.
Roger.
So the three of you come to the edge of a very gross, very disgusting, swampy kind of lake. What would you like to do?
Edge of a lake.
Yes.
I would like to get across the lake.
Can we do perception checks?
Absolutely.
Can I do like a perception or a survival check to see if there, perception or survival or something to see if there's what's in the lake, or if I would know anything about topography?
Kicking.
Yeah.
Which would that be? Perception.
Looking for something in the lake would be perception. Understanding the topography would be more of a survival.
Okay. I kind of want to.
Damn.
All right. So
Sophie's calling it.
the Leviathan takes a moment, brushes off the mud from her high heel, and just kind of surveys the scene in front of her. And she can tell you that there are some small predators that live in these waters. Nothing that would be too dangerous, but there is a chance that there's an alligator, probably, if not something like a hungry fish. That going into the water is probably a more dangerous, though faster route. Atreus can confirm that this is where they broke off north and south. He can follow the trail to the south, but if you wanted to cut off a few minutes of your time, crossing the water here would be your fastest way.
Well, we're not necessarily chasing them. We're hunting whatever this beast is. So it might be wiser to, instead of taking the fastest route, circle around. Especially since there might be something in the lake that could, fight us. And I'm not really interested in losing blood before we have to fight whatever this is.
Good one.
Sounds great.
Because I said anything about blood does not mean I'm hungry or something.
Soon.
Mina's just waiting for the moment.
It's been what? 3 in-game days? Is this day 3 still? Okay.
Soon.
I have 5 in-game days before I start to get exhausted. All right. So is there a path that we can take that we can go around?
North or south?
North or south? Great. I love making decisions. I'm so
Go the south path. That's where Akir told you to go.
That's why I don't have to make any decisions.
Oh.
Here said south. So let's go.
Had listened to me earlier, I would have told you south.
Get a room.
They have 2.
We have 2 rooms. Make good use of them.
Akir, give me an investigation check, please.
Oh, we're losing it.
Nada. Nothing.
You see,
So you see that all 4 of them slow down for a moment. The last one in the little caravan that they have hops off of his mount, does a little like run around in a circle, and then hops back on, and the 4 of them veer off the beaten path that you can see and into the brush.
And my party's still relatively far behind them.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and keep following the lizards.
We're following the lizards, the lizards, the lizards.
second stop.
I'm gonna also say into the stone, keep an eye out for any tracks of a large beast.
Got it.
What did it say?
Keep an eye out for any tracks of large beasts. There's a
How about
beast
we
behind me.
investigate then?
Is that an investigation check?
Please give me an investigation check. Oh, Atreus and the ladies.
Since I utterly failed mine, which I mean makes a little sense since I'm in the sky.
I like that it's Atreus and the ladies right now.
Got an 8, so I don't see much.
I will give you guidance because you can't see shit. That doesn't make it better.
Much,
I
no.
can see some stuff.
I'm looking up. I'm looking at Akir.
You know, tracks are not going to be up there.
You keep your eyes down. I'll keep my eyes up. Got it.
Yeah.
How now?
Tara and Atreus, they don't find tracks. What they do find is what appears to be a charred and disintegrated corpse of a smallish bird.
Ooh, interesting.
What did you say it was? I'm sorry. Cut out.
It's a smallish bird.
Uh-huh.
That's charred.
Oh no, a kid died. Kidding. That was really.
You can see me.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Oh, right, sorry. Mina was looking at the sky. Atreus was looking at the ground. Can't see me.
Can't see it.
Okay, wait. Well, Bruno's like, there's walkie-talkies in this realm. They're called sending stones, and if you have them, you can talk to each other. If you can see each other, and if you can't see each other, you can send one message a day. Them's the rules.
But we treat it like a walkie-talkie because that's what we do.
It's way more fun. Yeah. So there's the
technically,
sending.
you're right. It is sorcery.
It is sorcery,
It is.
or wizardry if you prefer. Yeah. So what I did is I took the sending stone, which is a once a day sending from back and forth, and I gave them permanent message. So whoever's holding the stone can cast a message to the other stone as long as they are within line of sight. That way I don't have to track who's exactly 100 feet away, and if they're blah, 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 is this much stone between you, I don't care. If you can see them, you can talk to each other. So,
We appreciate
I
your
like DM rules.
yes.
Yep, rules of fun.
So Atreus canonically did not just make an Akir's dead joke. That was me. So there's if there's a thing, a dead ash thing. Do there seem to be any, not necessarily tracks, but any sort of indication that something moved through this way?
There does not.
Okay.
Other than, the giant lizard tracks that you're following.
Yes.
You would think that something this big would leave hoof marks. I'm not hoof marks, but tusk marks on the trees and tufts of hair and stuff.
You would think that.
Unless
All of the competing lizards, they're supposedly in front of us right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigate the trees.
what was that?
Sorry, we can't hear you, Tara.
I said we can investigate the trees since we investigated the ground for tracks.
It's true. Those trees are awfully suspicious. There's still a path that we can keep following here. Yes.
So there is the well-beaten path that they were following and you've been following in their pathway. It's right around this point where they veered off the well-beaten path.
Okay. Sarah?
At this point, does Akir see that they've reached that spot while still following the lizards?
Yeah, so you're about halfway between, and you see the lizards are just kind of starting to do an arc as if they're patrolling. So no longer are they in a straight line, they've kind of fanned out to be, you know how when
So they're
the
clearly
police are looking for a
searching
lost
right
kid?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I'll. Sorry, what'd you say?
the DM see my roll for investigation of the trees, which was a 26.
I did not see that. Oh, that's a crit and a...
So what's up with the trees, man?
So up in the trees, you see a series of blast marks.
We're getting close, fellas.
Akir whispers into the stone. It looks like they're hunting now. They're not on the path.
They're hunting now. They're not on the path.
All right.
And Akir would like to start investigating for a large beast.
All right. I will take a perception or investigation check from the sky.
Tell them to look.
Perception every time.
Mina, tell them to look at the trees. Tell them to look at the trees. Check.
Can you look at the trees and see if there's any blast marks or tusk scrapes or anything like that? Aren't trees what
Can I
we're
roll
going
again with this new
Aren't trees.
information? I can use an inspiration if you need an inspiration for it.
I will let you roll the inspiration. I will let you roll Mina's inspiration. How's that?
You taking my inspiration from me?
Nah, I don't need it.
You don't have
25.
to.
That's not how that works.
Did you want to be mine since I just made Mina relay the message?
That was my personal property you tried to take there.
I have my own inspiration to use.
Fine. It's fine. So you turn and look at the trees, and you realize that the trees are or were under attack. You fly up a little bit higher to get a better vantage point, and to the east, about 100 feet off, is this large, lumbering rustling. It
You said
appears to
100
be
yards to the east.
yes, and it looks to be coming towards the trees, which would be basically the back of your party.
And are the lizard folk going away from it?
They are. They're circling west and south. Well,
Okay.
they went west and they're circling south, so they'll eventually get here.
About how long do I think I have?
Probably 2 to 3 minutes.
Do I have time to quickly fly down tell them that we need to set an ambush and then fly back up?
Why are you flying down? Why don't you just call me?
Yeah,
Call me on
alright,
my
I'll
cell
just do
phone.
that. Mina, are you there? Roger, over.
Roger, Roger.
That was less than 8 seconds, so that doesn't count as a copyright violation, right?
Say what you gotta say.
Catoblepas, 100 yards east, coming towards you.
100 yards east, it's coming towards us. We should probably set up an ambush.
Yeah.
Set an ambush. I'll wait in the sky.
Got it.
What's in the sky? Okay. Setting up.
He's gonna wait up there, I guess. We need to like surround this thing. Tara definitely.
Anyone want to fly with me?
I would like to stealth, please.
How and where? Describe this to me before you roll if you can.
Look at that one.
All right.
You really?
Which is still an 11.
Which is unfortunately still an 11.
Wow.
Still not one. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I have to-
most
I have
PMs
to
I've
switch
played with
in
say that
encounters.
one is an automatic fail regardless of bonus.
I am not that DM.
That's how we know that Rob doesn't hate us yet.
Besides, he's proficient with perception. Doesn't matter. So let me give you a little bit of a screenshot of what you guys are seeing. So you have this lake area just north of you all, and there are trees. You know the marshy kind of swampy trees with the long roots that like look like claws digging down into the swamp. Those are the kinds of trees. So they're not particularly leafy, but there's kind of mangrove trees. Maybe that should be the name of the town.
Mangrove City.
Mangrove City.
Mangrove.
Mangrove Byway.
We'll keep working on it.
Keep working on it. And why do I hide things from you? No one has access to
Mangrove Marsh.
Grove.
Mangrove.
I think we've got it. I think we nailed it.
That's one.
So I'm going to put here, over here. I'll let Tara be
Your
there.
turn, Archie. I'll say I don't plan to lead the lizard creatures to the Catoblepas because we want to win, and I'm worried that the lizards would kill us all.
Yeah. Fair. So
We only barely won our one-on-one combats. I can't guarantee we'd win again.
what I'm understanding here is that we need a Scooby-Doo plan.
Scooby-Doo!
And
What
since
you got?
Akir can't even object because he's not there.
Akira's not here to
And telling you shit. Just kidding.
Oh boy.
What you got? I like
Yeah.
look at Atreus' face and he's just like, I'm like, all right, what are you thinking?
Do you need my ball bearings again?
I might need your ball bearings again.
I was kidding, but oh my. Okay.
I mean, we have to set a trap for it. So
Okay.
there has to be.
Rope, ball bearings, some flint, a little bit of powder.
Blowing it up.
Or we're all
Are
trying
you MacGyvering this?
trying to trap it. So, something a little bit more, something a little less lethal might be appropriate here. I can't
Alright.
Okay.
Not as fun. But...
Okay. Here's my plan.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's a really bad plan.
Great plan. Great plan.
Go with plan B.
So my thought was
Hold up.
that if one of you stands where it could see you, preferably somebody who can get out of the way very, very quickly, I could be in a tree and jump down on it and ride it.
I love it.
Well, if you just charge at me and I can Misty step away from it.
I love it because it's not putting my life at risk.
Yeah.
Danger. All right, I'll be the bait.
These two terror twins here.
Yeah, this works great. So Tara's bait. I jump down on it. Mina, if you could throw an axe at it to make it not attack Tara and I as I try to ride this thing. And
Really, I'm just gonna be on the sidelines waiting for this to go wrong, and then.
So what you're saying is it's a terrible plan.
this is a very bad idea. I fully acknowledge this one is absolutely a bad idea. If anyone else has other ideas, I am listening right now.
Meanwhile, Akir is still floating in the sky, watching the party not hiding and wondering, what are you doing? Hide.
Game planning here. Tara's apparently gonna be bait, and Trace is gonna jump.
Don't tell me that Atreus made this plan.
You're breaking up.
I'm sorry, did you say you're breaking up with Atreus?
Oh my God.
Akira's unavailable right now.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Just
I'm like
stops
hanging out
looking.
in this muddy clearing.
Right. So
Okay.
All right. How close are you letting it get before you engage and taunt and shoot?
I needed to get underneath where I am in a tree.
So Atreus wants me to wait until it's on top of you, basically?
That's not going to happen because it probably has a certain range for its death array. So,
Yeah, I was planning on, like, when it's 100 feet out, I'm going to start shooting it from the sky. But, like, I'm telling this to Mina.
Oh, you're
When it's
still there.
100 feet out, I'm going to shoot it from your
Yeah.
right so that it blasts away from you and you can still all sneak up on it.
Gonna shoot it from the right so it blasts away from us. Does that help our plan?
That
This is solid. It works.
I can still
Because I
work.
imagine if I start firing arrows at it, I don't know its range, but I would like, if it tries to shoot at me, it's not going to be in your path so that you don't get hit by accident.
This works. Yeah. So then I'm gonna run farther. So then I could run closer towards it, so that when it's underneath me, I can jump onto it and I can ride this thing like Anakin rode the monster thing. I have the words.
Bring in OG sad boy.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
every sad boy.
OG sad boy.
Oh, I'm actually going to shoot it at about 150 feet. As soon as it's like in range of my bow solidly, I'm taking shots.
Do you, Atreus, do you have rope?
Do I have
Are you planning to like rope and ride it, or like what is the deal there? Are you gonna jump on it and try to kill it, or?
I was just planning bareback and try to remove the silver thing from its tusk. But rope might be a good idea, which
I have rope.
I also have rope.
Great. I looked at Rob's face and I'm like, oh no, where's this? Okay.
Tara should definitely Misty Step onto the beast's back. That would be great.
Double riders. Nothing can go wrong.
Oh, yeah, because then one could rope it and like kind of like.
Did you say nothing or everything?
Wait, this is really good because if Tara Misty steps, because Tara is more athletic and agile, Tara could probably actually get the ring, and I am good at animal handling.
This is true. Yep.
So I can handle the animal and and we'll just rope him, ride him ride him cowboy. This is gonna
I'm
go.
going to kill it if it all goes wrong.
And then if we start dying,
Plan. Just gonna throw things at it.
All right. So I've got Atreus about 15 feet up in a tree.
that's correct.
Okay, I've got Mina about 20 feet on away from him with her back to a tree.
Sure. Sounds nice.
I've got Tara right between you two, waving the New Jersey State bird at a beast.
That one.
And then I've got Akir a little bit further away. And how high are we flying here? The trees are about max 30 feet tall, so you don't have to go crazy high to get line of sight.
Okay. I just want to be as high as I can to maintain line of sight.
So like 100 feet up, 500 feet
No,
up.
I guess for distance shooting, I should probably only be about 50 feet.
All right, sounds good. I am gonna need.
Yeah, if we're working off of angles and stuff, I want to make sure that I have enough leadway to start firing before it gets to.
All right,
Here we go, folks.
roll for initiative.
I have such a good feeling about this.
Oh,
guys.
God, please don't let me be first. Someone roll better.
It could be the alcohol, but I have a great feeling about this.
Okay, good.
Don't worry, I always roll better.
I was like, I don't want to be first. Don't make me first.
I don't happen to get like a surprise round on this guy because I'm in a tree, do I?
Very nice.
You absolutely have a surprise round. Unfortunately, it's 150 feet away, so you can't really do much with your surprise
I'm the
round.
only one who
I'm
can
not
really do
gonna.
anything at this point.
You know what? I'm not gonna judge you.
Sorry.
You do you. So,
I'm,
all right.
There's already over here rolling damage.
Tara's
Hold on.
It was an accident.
Before we get started with the whole initiative round, I'm gonna take out the dog.
All right. So we're gonna do a quick puppy bio break.
Maybe less than
We'll be back in 5.
All right, everyone go
We'll
get
be right back.
get a
Enjoy
drink.
the photo display and music that we have. Brought to you by, who is this brought to you by?
Arcane Anthems.
Arcane Anthems. Enjoy.
We're
We
back.
are back.
Nice. I'm really sad I didn't like put on a pig nose or something. I could have been doing
Missed
more.
opportunity. Missed
I
opportunity.
am sorry. I formally apologize. But anyways, I can't do anything about that at this point. So we are on Terra.
Yep.
How far away is this thing?
150 feet.
I will hold my action.
With a what are you holding?
Her action.
When they are within 30 feet,
You're going to
Misty step onto it.
that's it. Okay, cool. That we can do.
That's a bonus action. If I have
I would
to.
say technically you can't, but I don't care. It's a dumb rule. All right, so Terra's getting ready to teleport onto the beast. Akir, you're 150 feet away and 50 feet up.
And it does not appear to see me.
It does not appear to care about you.
You're just a bird in the sky.
A very dangerous bird.
Bird.
Such a tasty rogue and stuff.
I should have already planned what I was gonna do here. We're in the middle of a forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't blow up the forest.
We're in
But
the
it's a marsh. There's some trees around.
I guess if you blow things up, can you do it away from us?
Yeah, well, I would do it at the thing. I'm not going to do it just because with the thing I was going to use, there's a risk that there's a 50% chance that it's something that would not reach that far. So,
Yeah.
not going to do that. We are just going to. We're just going to shoot it with my bow. We're going to keep it real simple.
Yay.
Just make it aware that we are dangerous. Here we go. $17.
That's going to hit.
We're going to do, and I'm also going to do favored foe on it. So that is a 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
Yeah, don't blow it up too much because if you want to
Yeah.
keep the belt looking nice.
I know. First hole in the pelt right there. Big.
Okay, a good leather pelt needs to be roasted a little.
Just a little bit.
As an armorer, I'd say no.
So Akira's arrow soars, whistles through the sky, and it has that solid 2-second lag time of being in the air before it makes contact, and he watches it float up a little, float down a little, and then just pierce it right in the front forearm, and the creature looks at it and just kind of starts looking around until he sees the bird flying, and just does a little head tilt as he. It's Mina's turn.
Oh.
It just confused it.
Poor thing.
Cool. So I'm standing by this tree.
Far away
I'm
is it?
Yeah, how far away is it at the moment?
150 feet.
150 feet. Hmm.
Do you have your shield out or your longbow? Because you could shoot it if you have your longbow.
I think I would start. I was just thinking that. I would start with my longbow because then I could shoot it, drop it, then pick things up.
Yeah. So you get 2 shots.
Ooh, shots. Shots. Okay, hold on. Here we go. and that's really low. It's a 10.
That's gonna miss.
Again?
Again!
Beyond is now it's a 15.
That is going to hit.
Fantastic.
Just barely.
Piercing damage is an 8.
Nice. It gets stung again, and it starts looking around for whatever bees seem to be pricking it. And it spies you in the tree area.
I don't want to have missing steps. Somebody's gonna have to save me.
Treus, you're up.
Okay, so it's not getting any closer to me though, is it?
It hasn't had a chance.
Hasn't had a chance. Okay, but it's already being shot at, which kind of
Yes.
my plan a little bit. Is there a way? Are there trees? Is there a tree line between me and the thing?
Yes. So
Right.
if you look at the map, you could run
Like
like
through
20.
trees.
Oh no, you could just like run out through the open fields and climb a new tree that's closer to the monster.
All right. Well, less cool Legolas moment, but
It'll still look cute, babe.
so yeah, I would like to do that to get myself closer to the monster. But what I've done is I have my crossbow
Mhm.
and I have my rope attached to a crossbow bolt
Okay.
so that I can lasso it better.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Physics wise, this does not work. However,
D&D.
this is fantasy.
Fantasy
So
world.
I can do whatever I want.
Yes. So all of you watch as Atreus scampers down headfirst from the tree, runs across the open marsh, and climbs up about 10 feet on the next tree. And after that, the Death Eater boar begins galloping towards you all. Seemingly undeterred by the tiny little bee stings. And it is now 90 feet away. Specifically 90 feet from Akir.
And is it in a more open spot now?
Yes. It is basically right out in the open. So it is 65 feet from Atreus, 85 feet from Terra, 85 feet from Mina, and 90 feet from Akir.
Like running straight at me.
Yeah, kind of just coming right at you.
Super fun.
Yeah. And top of the order.
If I have my bow out and I want to use the wand, do I have to drop my bow?
No, because you always have to have one free hand to grab an arrow, so you would just grab the wand.
Cool. I am going to hold
it's
the wand.
Tara's turn.
Oh, that's right. She went first. I forgot.
Yeah,
We need
it's
the
about time. Are you gonna keep holding your Misty Step, or are you gonna try and do something?
I'm gonna try to dash to get closer to it.
Okay.
I'm just running at it.
Just running at it. I mean, you can get in melee. You have a speed of 35 feet. If you run 35 feet and then bonus action 35 feet, or something like that.
his character.
I'm gonna do it.
Yo.
I'm going.
Love that Tara is committed to the chaos.
Yep. Leroy Jenkins!
Tricorn down like a ramming horn. I am going.
All right.
He is our
So
Leroy.
after your movement and your dash, you are only 25 feet away. what would you like to do at this point? You can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
I'm going to Misty Step onto it.
There she goes.
Right, there it is. You are able to successfully Misty Step onto the creature.
Oh god.
I can't do anything else. Can't put my rope around its neck.
You can item interaction. If you want to just swing the rope around its neck, you can't like pull it tight or anything, but you can at least get a rope around it.
Okay. I'd like to do that. What would that be?
It's just gonna happen. You just get a rope around it.
Just
Okay.
giving it to you.
I'm doing it. Around it.
All right. Akir, you saw that just happen.
That did just happen.
Right, now you can't blast it. Because of
Nope.
Tara on top of it.
Nope, it cannot.
Oh, there's that.
Because that could outright kill Tara.
Leroy Jenkins.
You're welcome.
You said it's about 90 feet from me?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay about where. No, I'm gonna move a little closer. I'm gonna move to about 50 feet away, and I'm gonna cast a second level guiding bolt.
Right.
Here we go.
Got this.
Big money crit.
Why?
Big money crit. I love guiding bolt.
Oh.
Those of you who don't know, now is probably a good time to tell you that the very first time that I hit a creature with guiding bolt, it was the big bad of the first part of our stuff called Sambale. And I crit on my first hit with this spell ever, and instant killed the big bad. So here we go again, round 2. 10d6.
I don't know how we would survive without Akira at this point, but also I'm annoyed.
That is 43 damage.
I dream about you sometimes. It's so good.
I think that's all I do. Yeah, because the favorite foe is only on.
Weapon attacks?
No, I can also use my favorite foe damage, so I'm gonna add a 1d4 on that.
You mean
It is
2d4?
for a 2d4. We're gonna roll a 2d4 to add more damage.
I'm
That's
gonna.
another 4 and
sound
another
effect.
2. So that is 49 points of damage.
Whenever he does that, just like, here comes the boy.
I know.
Boy.
Hello, boy.
Here apparently is very good with guiding bolt.
You just do this spread with your wings as this avian goddess basically just flies out from you. And Tara watches and gets a little bit of concern, but she's got this.
As she sees a second sun appear and start heading towards her.
I'll just like watch it like.
Yes.
So, you see it hits the creature right in its tusky face, and it burns off the left eye, the entire snout, most of its jaw, and this monstrous, about 8-inch tusk from the left side of its face. And it rears and snarls.
Old thing on it. Tell me that wasn't.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Tell me that wasn't the ring tusk.
Roll a. No, it wasn't.
Akir? Should have trusted the Scooby-Doo plan.
Do I have to roll?
Tara jumped on his back way early, so I did my thing and I roast the beast.
Do I have to like hold on, like roll an acrobatics?
No, I'm just gonna kill you on my turn. So, Mina, you're up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that crit hit, if that was an area of effect, that probably would have killed Tara.
Oh,
instantly.
yes. Yep.
40 no.
Also, the next attack on this creature now has advantage.
Yep. Unless you had a bonus action, or you're pretty set. Yeah, you can't cast another spell, so.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really in range to do much else, so I'm good here.
Mina,
Feeling pretty good about what I just did.
you are very far away from the creature.
I sure am.
What would you
Yeah.
like to do about that?
I guess I could go closer.
You could go closer. You could just shoot your bow.
I'll shoot it one more time.
All right, your first shot is at advantage. Oh, are you using Roll20 on your phone?
No, I'm using
Or D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond on my
D&D Beyond.
computer.
Okay, on your computer or on a touch screen?
Computer.
All right, if you right click on your attack roll, you can choose advantage and then hit roll. I just learned that this week.
What?
Wow.
If you're on a mobile device, you long press on it and it comes up with the option to do advantage. Yes.
Did you know that on damage, if you right click, there's an option for crit damage? I could have done that. Now I know.
Wow, I like this.
Okay, well I got 21.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
What?
What?
4 points of damage. All right, shoot again.
Okay. Regular now this time? Right? Not with advantage this time?
Yeah, correct. Just straight up. Ka-choo.
Oh, that's really low. It's an 8, so that one does not.
That's a miss. Yeah,
It's fine.
sorry. So you land right where the tusk used to be. That is exactly where your arrow pierces it, and it now has a tusk arching up and an arrow sticking out straight from its face.
Looks good on you.
Rob is just hoping that this becomes like graphically novelized so that these descriptions can make it into an artistic form.
Obviously, that's everything. Are you going to stay back here? Do you want to start walking forwards? Do you want to action surge? Do you want to
start going forward? I guess I'll dash closer. Yes.
You can get basically where Akir is, just on the ground.
Sure. Yeah. Put me there.
So you just start trotting forward with your bow in your hand, and you look up as a shadow overtakes you, and it's just Akir up there. One interesting thing that Akir and Atreus notice from their vantage points is that the bright, blinding light soaring through the sky like a meteor from heaven seems to have attracted the lizard folk. And they have all turned about and are racing towards your position.
Am I allowed to, like, at this point, drop my bow and put up my shield? Because I'm feeling safe.
If you want to action surge, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop my bow.
Can I?
Neatly, I'm gonna put my bow back. And put up my shield and take out my sword.
Yes.
Can I yell to Tara?
You can certainly try.
Grab the ring!
Ooh,
Thanks. So helpful. So helpful.
Akir is for the win. Atreus, you are up next.
Great. It's well, this plan of like jumping onto it is obviously from above is obviously not going to work at this point.
Dooby-doo.
So it was a great plan until Tara. Just kidding.
That was the plan. Miss T stepped onto it.
I forgot about it. Can I? Is he in range for me to still shoot him with my crossbow, anyways?
Oh, absolutely. He's only like 65 feet away.
Great.
Did.
So I'm doing that really badly.
Yep, that's a miss.
That is
An auto fail. Yeah.
fail.
So you pull the trigger and you realize you still had the rope on the bolt you loaded, and it goes about 6 feet and then gets taut and falls down out of the tree.
Trace is once again going to climb out of the tree so that I can just pick up this damn rope and charge the thing, full rider style.
You have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah,
All right, you can get about halfway there.
living on a prayer.
Yep. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to take?
What can I do for a bonus action here?
You could heal him. He's hurting pretty bad.
I don't want to heal the thing, but could I make an animal handling check?
No. No.
You can't do that when you're in combat.
You know what?
If you were writing it, I'd let you try.
I don't want to heal that.
No.
No, you know what? There's nothing I'm going to do other than just stand there and be like, "Hey!" and like so that it comes right towards me with my little lasso.
Are you scared
Nice.
it's gonna get me?
Yes.
That's it. There it is.
There it is.
I'm stronger than you. It's gonna be fine.
I have
She's also got a big shield.
The creature, stunned, wounded, angry, and hurt, does exactly what it was made to do. It charges at Atreus
Praise.
with Terra on its back. And as it gets in range, Atreus watches its one eye begin to glow red.
I
And
hope
then
you
it
have a shield, honey.
then it fades to black,
Oh, it's
and
different. Black.
its tail snakes up behind
Shit.
Terra's head,
Shit.
and the spike, it kind of like the ankylosaurus. It's like this bony type of tail that if it whacked you in the head, you'd go unconscious. But they peel back like a flower opening up from the inside, and a death ray just rings down on Terra. So, Terra, I'm gonna need you to make me the most important Constitution saving throw of your character's life, because if you fail too badly, you are immediately reduced to ashes.
Can you,
Anyone have inspiration to give?
bless her at all?
Inspirations on.
I've got inspiration.
Are you guys giving me inspiration on here?
Wait. You can bless on saving throws, right?
Yeah, but you shot your crossbow.
Fuck.
Okay, well, I will donate an inspiration.
All right. Roll with advantage. A Constitution saving throw. Okay, I have good news and bad news.
I've never been so scared in my life.
The good news. You did not take the massive auto death damage.
Oh my god.
The bad news is you did fail, and I'm going to roll a whole lot of damage.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah. And
So there's a chance of survival, but not guaranteed.
correct. If she had rolled 2 less, she would have taken 64 points of damage and automatically disintegrated.
like
Do diamonds work on disintegration?
Nope. Oh, that's not bad. You take 23 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, that's.
Do you see how many ones are there? Do you see all of those ones? You got so lucky.
That's fine.
Oh,
stress is so real right now.
I don't want to coach you or anything, but you do still have your reaction if you'd like to.
and you cut off its tail.
Me reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm.
But that level 5 rogue reaction where you take half of the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that thing. Do that
Do
thing.
that thing.
Hold on.
So
We-
you would only take 11 points of damage here.
Are there any spells that people don't realize that they have that they should probably be using soon called Path to Grave What? I don't know anything about this. Atreus.
Yeah, these
The computer's dying just like me.
What?
Oh,
What?
I'm fine.
all right. So Tara, you took your damage.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So 11 points of necrotic, and I need you to, because you are starting your turn atop this. Atreus, can Atreus smell things?
yeah,
Okay,
Can't taste things.
it just can't taste things. So
like-
I
like food. It tastes like sand. Blood
okay,
tastes like food.
that's fine. Tara, I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool.
As the beast and the stench of its charred flesh and whatever in the world its blood smells like the absolute end of all things.
Okay.
You are now poisoned. So you have disadvantage on basically every d20 you roll.
Oh my god.
Okay. Disadvantage.
We need to
Alright.
get you out of there.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, it's my turn, right?
It's now your turn.
Run!
So I'm gonna do two things.
Fuck
Mhm.
out of there.
I'm going to, with one hand, onto the rope, grab my flask. I'm gonna then reach down, try to grab the ring off its tusk, and shove my flask up its nose and yell geyser.
She's gonna drown it.
All right, I am going to need you to make me a sleight of hand check.
God, please. Please!
You need to beat a 21. All right. You successfully grab the ring and slide it up your finger.
Oh my god.
And you are holding the rope, leaning over the edge with this ring on your finger, and your it's got one eye and it's looking back and forth from you to the flask. And make your what does the flask do? I need a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw? Okay.
No, me. What does your geyser do?
Here,
It's-
let me go back to it.
It's drowning him.
Decanter with endless water. So if I do geyser,
He only has one
It gushes.
nostril now.
30 gallons of water in a 30-foot long geyser, 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, you can aim it that you see. They must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
So I'm going to do a strength saving throw.
Okay?
Gonna fall prone internally.
I got a 15. So you line it up with this one nostril, and you geyser, and it comes out the lack of other nostril and flies 30 feet off in that direction.
So it's like a neti pot. It's burned char face. Here, I just put out some of the fire. No worries.
You cleared its
Yep.
sinuses.
He's never breathed better.
He's never breathed better, and it's only half of him.
Maybe he's less angry now.
Okay.
He was just
Yeah, with his half charred face.
Is there any way I can go, Akir? and throw the ring up?
Akira.
Or not enough time? No, not time.
Yeah, you've used all of your things.
Okay, never mind.
All right, Akir, you're up.
still on top of this thing.
No, well, she's like on the side of it now.
Yeah,
She's still on it.
and Atreus is in melee with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't believe one out its other nostril.
Akira and Tara. I mean, not Akira. Atreus and Tara, the two people who should never be in melee, are just immediately in melee every time.
Yep.
It's about us personally.
I love
Literally
it.
the trouble twins right there.
Storytelling, this is beautiful.
It's gonna be awesome if we all.
I'm gonna cast. Gosh.
We need to take out the tail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a level 1 guiding bolt. I don't have a ton of other options right now that do big damage. 19.
That will hit.
Its tail, hopefully.
That is a
Aim for the
16
tail.
plus 1d4, 20 damage.
Nice. It's looking hurt. It is looking very hurt at this point.
Oh, how far away do the lizard folk appear to be?
It's still like 200 feet out. They weren't near you. They're just kind of like, aha, and have started racing at you at about 100 feet every few seconds.
Okay.
You have maybe one more round before they're really engaging. Anything else from Kier?
Kill the beast.
Go with the beast.
I don't think I can actually do much else. I don't want to move very far. Actually, I'm gonna move to the other side of the beast. Can I get that far? Be like just behind it.
Yeah. And how high up are you?
I'm gonna stay at the same level. I think I was at like 30 or 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
So staying at that level, just on the other side to get between the lizard folk and the beast.
Got it. All right. Next up, Mina.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna yell, "Get away from it!"
I'm not going to listen.
Mina,
If
you are
you
only
disintegrate into ash, I swear.
Mina will be so pissed.
so mad. Mina, you can get there just by running. You can get into melee if you would like.
Headbutt. That would take it out. Shield dash it.
Just I would like to get away from it. The Terror Twins are like on it. So I feel like I need to try to destroy it. Can I please swing my sword at its tail?
Absolutely.
I would like to cut the tail off. That's my main goal.
You can certainly try.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yes!
She just crit.
Yes!
This is looking so
Thank you.
good. Tara has the
Thank
brain.
you.
Get a nice neck pot sinus rinse. She just freaking critted on this thing.
We are the champions. Who
All right,
won the
give
world?
me,
Girls.
give me-
That's right.
give me some damage.
Peter's just dead.
That's 12.
All right. All right.
Please tell me.
I
have armor.
No, me.
keep swinging. He's still up.
Okay. Again, right. Wait.
Slash.
And that's an 18.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And that's 5.
You do the shield thing.
Oh, right. I'm still going. Forgot that
She
sometimes.
got
So
you.
many hit options.
19.
Dex believes in
That-
you.
That's a hit.
4. Man, Mina saw red.
Mina saw red.
It's down. It's
It is
down.
not dead, but it is going to make a strength saving throw to see if it. Give me an athletics check, please.
Me?
Nope, I can't pass it. Never mind. Okay. Describe this scene as you cut off its tail and just bash it into the ground.
Yeah. So Mina saw Tara take that hit, and she was like, "Not today." So she just charges shield and sword and just like jumps, slashes it, slashes again, and then bam, and then lands like a stellar boss. Because why not?
It's beautiful.
I do love Tara. I don't want her to die. She's my soul sister.
Who loves me?
Tara,
So good.
The truth comes out.
Tara, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as your mount is knocked prone.
It'll be okay. I believe in you.
I got this.
It's only a 10.
But
That's right. Murderess is correct.
There you go.
Okay.
You, as the shield smashes and the monstrous boar death beast slams into the ground at Atreus' feet, Mina or Tara just does a quick little hop roll and lands on her feet, rather than getting crushed and buried beneath the weight of the monster.
and she holds her hat and lifts up the ring on her finger.
Is it her pinky finger? Because I feel like that would just be like such an epic.
Don't know.
Oh.
But she
Sure.
uses the middle finger to tip her hat.
I got this ring, you guys.
Looks good on you.
Alright. Atreus, you have this beast prone at your feet. What would you like to do?
Is it alive?
It is alive. It is grunting. It is snarling. It is bleeding. It is on death's door.
Off it.
Put it
And
on.
not happy about it.
Off it.
Yeah.
Still has an eye.
You have
Kill the
advantage on
beast.
attack rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it out of its misery.
Sorry, that was me. Nobody called this PC yet.
Oh, I forgot that Mina's first attack should have had advantage, but it didn't matter because it was in that 20.
Yeah. I've been letting Tara get away with not at disadvantage because of the poison, so
No.
whatever.
No.
Don't need it. You could just say it went to her.
You're a real
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on it. Wait, how many hit points does it have? How dead is
Dead is dead.
How dead is dead? 'Cause
Soon to be very dead.
You do need, if you stab it with a dagger, it will still be alive.
yeah.
You need to kill it if you want it to die.
You need dead.
But I am gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw before you do that,
Why?
because the smell of its death is going to try and make you vomit, or unless you're immune to poison.
Oh, I don't have to breathe,
Yeah, it's not about breathing.
but I don't smell it if I'm not breathing.
Yeah, it's just being around it.
Damn it.
It's toxic.
Yeah, I don't think I'm immune to poison. I'm just checking really fast. No, I just don't have to.
You have elvish origin?
Yeah.
I was just looking. I was surprised that you're not immune to like being charmed to sleep and stuff like a normal elf.
I am.
I think I
Right.
am, right?
I would think that you should be.
Sleep
Nope,
is not
you
the
do
same as-
not.
That changed because
I guess that you lost that when you became evil.
You're half dead. It's not evil.
yeah, I'm not evil. Sure. Okay, so Constitution saving throw before I do anything.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. You have a flat roll. It is not at advantage because you are violently sick. There's an aura of death that just comes off of this thing.
I'm literally picturing like that gross boar in the beginning of Princess Mononoke.
Okay. So I'm trying to determine what would be my best thing to kill it. If I can, I guess it's gonna have to be like. No, I don't actually want to do inflict wounds because I don't want to touch it.
Mm.
Ew, yucky.
I'm gonna. Can I shoot it with my crossbow?
You are in melee. You can. I just. You
Just
shouldn't.
touch it. Stop being a baby.
I don't want to touch it.
Fight it then.
What?
Touch it or stab it.
Don't do that.
Don't bite it. Don't bite it. Just touch
Bite
it. You're gonna
If its
you're gonna have
stench
to
makes
touch
you
it.
sick, what's gonna happen if you bite
It
it?
was not great. It's 13. No, I can't kill it because I'm vomiting.
You don't have guidance?
I don't not
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah. Nope.
All right, someone finish this.
Alright, Tara or Akira will finish this.
Atreus, do you want to cast a bonus action spell? Healing, spiritual weapon, something like that.
Could I like a bonus action spell?
Yes. Because you use your sword, you can still do a bonus action spell.
Spiritual weapon.
Could I
I'm
cast?
surprised she
Hold
didn't
it?
lead with that.
Could I cast Toll the Dead on it?
No.
No, I can't. Oh, damn it.
Nope.
Bonus action spell. I'm not healing it because it's gross. So I'm sorry. I'm being really picky with right now.
Are you really not going to spiritual weapon this thing?
Atreus is such a little germaphobe.
Yeah, I guess I will spiritual weapon this thing, but I don't want to like waste the spell slot in case. Hey, look there, that is.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, we got the how you wanna do this.
I don't.
That's it.
Spiritual weapon comes out, and I'm barely looking at it. I'm like, this is disgusting and gross, and it just.
A spiritual sword just kind of lunges down, pinning the head of the creature to the ground as this disgusting smoke of black tendrils begins just rising and then dissipating in a sort of almost acidic mist. And now I've got to know, is there any chance that I had to kill anyone? Nope. I wanted to see if I could recharge my death rays. Didn't happen. Oh well. I gotta try.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
He's very suspicious.
All right.
Yeah.
Tara, what would you like to do?
Is it dead?
It is dead.
And the lizard folk are probably about 150 to 200 feet away.
Know why Tara also didn't have to smell this?
She did.
She did.
She got
Yeah.
poisoned.
Poison.
Poison it. Now heal me.
That's true.
How many seconds has it been? Can I stealth away? Because those lizard people are coming and I have the ring. I don't want them to
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Wait, I feel like Akira should have told us the lizard people are almost here.
I probably did.
Flying thing.
Cannon did.
What do I do?
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. So just poof. Even Akir can't see Terra right now.
How does she always do that?
Abracadabra.
Jeez, God. Yeah.
Akir, what are you doing?
I still believe that the lizard folk are charging towards us.
They are. You can see they are charging towards you.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna cast fog cloud about 30 feet in front of them, if I can reach that far, or as far as can be, if they're further than that.
Nice.
You still exploring?
The fog just kind of begins to rise up out of the ground and out of the grasses and through the marsh and fills the whole area with this thick cloud at Akir's beck and call. And you no longer see
And
them.
then I would like to try and start skinning the beast.
All right. That's 2 actions.
All right, so I guess I'll have to start doing that next round.
Yes, we can.
Mina.
What if I ask for help? Does that make it allowable in 1 round?
That would be a very smart thing to do,
Yeah.
but no. Mina, what you got?
I mean, I know that Akira wants this pelt, so then I could start skinning it.
You could start skinning it. You could help Atreus to skin it.
Look at his face.
Okay, if you would like to use your action to help Akir, that is absolutely doable.
I would like to use my action to help Akira because I know that he wants to skin the pelt because I was there when the conversation happened.
Great.
And Atreus could stop being a little baby and help too.
Atreus, what would you like to do?
What are you doing? Why are we doing this?
He needs it, okay? Just hurry up. More hands make quicker work.
Okay.
Or magic.
Or magic. You got magic to help us?
Have that much more magic.
And cut.
Terra is gone, so it's not like I can cure wounds her. Can't read what the DM is mouthing at me.
Guidance?
Guidance? Great. Yeah, sure. I will give Mina guidance to cut this thing. And
Akir.
Kira's going next. I'm already doing it.
I will also help.
With your spiritual weapons, you don't actually stick your hands in, you just kind of like...
Such a little germaphobe.
I'm not this is
Drinks blood for a living. Hate germs.
This thing...
Technically, he is grossed out by blood from the creature directly. That's like offensive to him. So he just drinks the blood from the bucket.
I mean, no, he's grossed out by the blood in the buckets, and he does that anyway.
like eating vegetables.
Yeah. Vegan if he could.
Why are we doing this?
It's kind of funny because in order of events, Akira drops down to start skinning the beast, and then Mina just starts hacking at it.
I'm stronger than
Akira hasn't started, and Mina just starts cutting.
I know. She just keeps going.
I'm still in this red rage thing.
I can't see where Terra went, right? No. Okay. Because otherwise, I was gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on you, but you just vanished. So
she could try and do an active perception check, right?
Not if she's casting guidance.
No.
That's true.
I am going to. I cast very minimal guidance to help Mina with that. But I'm going to face towards wherever the lizard folks are coming from, so that if they do get through Akir's fog and attack us, spiritual weapon is indeed still up, and I can attack them back. So
Yes.
I'm keeping guard here while
All right.
they do dumb things.
So you see that the
If you knew what this armor was capable of, you would not say this is dumb.
you see that the we don't see the four of them, but you do see both two sets of lizard folk coming around each side of the fog cloud. So they did not decide to run straight through. They have decided to take the roundabout way. So you've bought yourself another couple of rounds. Tara, are you just running and stealthing?
Where is Akir?
Right next to the stinky body.
I'm
And-
currently cutting its hide off.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be trying to scramble up a tree if I can.
All right.
Stealthing and just trying to basically yeet out of there.
Are you
Next,
trying to get back to the shaman with the ring arm? Like, because we
You
don't
can go all the way. You can go all the way home.
get back with the ring, right? Just one of us does.
Correct.
true.
So, do I need to strength check or do something?
Give me one more stealth check to make sure you can get out of the area successfully.
And if you do, run all the way home. Oh man.
And there's that.
Wow!
You're
He
rolling.
just is like, oh, I'm home. Look at that. How'd I get
30.
here?
I just critted, y'all.
She just flew home.
She
I would like-
literally disappeared. She can't see her own hand.
You guys, this is Naruto shit. I'm bouncing from tree to tree. I'm doing the thing.
She just
It's kind of funny because D&D Beyond does not normally like us this much. But
No.
We've gotten 4 crits
Karen doesn't
during
even know
this
she
session.
exists anymore.
4.
All at pivotal moments, mind you.
Like blasting half the face off the beast.
She's like, I'm a go. She's John Cena. She is John Cena.
This poison's giving me powers, y'all.
I feel good.
Poison was supposed to intoxicate you, but it turned you into a mutant instead.
She's an X-Men now.
Like, Atreus is vomiting, and Tara's just like,
Woo!
She's like, these are good drugs.
This is,
On a treetop.
you
She's
need to
kind
be bottling this stink, not taking the hide.
Wow. Wow. Good game.
What happens if we give the DM inspiration?
You don't want to do
No.
that.
No.
we do not give the DM inspiration. We're not stupid.
Okay. We don't insult the DM, and we don't give the DM inspiration.
Salt and
There you
sun.
go.
Let him be. Just let him be.
All right, Akir. This is the make or break it moment. I need you to roll me a survival check with advantage and guidance, and you must beat a DC 15, or the hide is ruined. You get one shot at this.
Come on, bro, you got it.
Am I rolling the D4 there?
I got one of my rolls was a nat 20, so we're good here. I skinned this hide so fast, you don't even know.
Damn.
You guys,
It's almost as if I've done this before or something.
Thank you, D&D gods.
Okay, next session will be brought to you by everyone using real dice. Because,
No, we're on the stream. People can't see that. We're sticking with
that's
this.
their problem.
Your
Damn.
dice goblin over there is all for it.
Mina
I know
doesn't
she
have a
is.
face, but she might now.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
This little.
Yeah. And
What?
as you turn around wearing this cloak, basically, it,
Look.
the lizard folk all pull up and they turn their steeds to the side and just kind of snarl and look and sniff and you got it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Indeed, he says in Draconic.
We could assume what he said.
Yeah.
You can infer that you killed it.
Sorry, what was that?
You killed the Death Eater.
Yes, that is what we do.
You lose your fourth.
No, she is currently returning the ring to your shaman.
And you'll ride back with us.
If you promise us safe passage.
Of course. We
Insight check.
allies. Roll it.
It's like
I believe them, but I need to know that Akira believes them. Akira's not so sure.
I don't speak what they're saying, so I can't.
If you tell us what they were saying, we could also do an inside check.
I'll tell my group that they would like to ride back with us.
No, they would like us to ride back with them. Okay, that's.
Roll 21. I think I trust him.
You sure did roll 21. Yep. We're gonna go with that one.
They do not. They seem to respect you because you also beat the crap out of them earlier this very day.
Make eye contact with the one that I took down.
He's going to hold his hand out to you.
Bro hug.
And, yep. He pulls you up onto the mount.
Seeing Mina do this, I agree and accept.
Mina's so trusting. I love her.
Terrifies the crap out of me. Also ride with the lizard folk here.
Nice. The one that the shaman dismounts and leads his mount to Akir with a very stiff arm. You can get here by yourself. And just kind of goes and clambers up with somebody else. Yeah.
You stink.
You very stinky.
Stinky boy.
Okay. Akira will ride solo with the pelt of the Catoblepas.
Nice.
I'm not riding with you.
Anything else here?
Good to go back.
The shaman, before mounting up, just kind of pulls his cloak over his nose, reaches down and grabs the tail that Mina cut off, and stuffs it in a bag.
And Mina just winks at him.
He blushes. It's really cute because his like brownish green scales turn almost purple under the eyes.
You're welcome.
And they try and talk to you as much little bits as they can. Some of them do have common, but everyone really gives Akir a wide berth as you can ride back.
I'm assuming we've just got like blood like all over our face.
Yeah, and we're still gross from before. We're
It's
like
layers now of blood and mud.
We're just the creatures from the swamp.
It's so bad. But you know what? They don't seem to mind any of that.
I'm like a boss bitch.
They just have a lot of respect for us now because we did the thing.
You did the thing almost perfectly. It's really impressive.
Scooby-Doo plans!
And none of us got turned to ash.
No.
I tried. I got the worst initiative I could have possibly.
You only got one shot.
Well,
Yep.
we almost lost Tara there for a second, but
Yeah.
Never.
That close. So, as you all get back, you find that Tara has already arrived because she's got super speed.
yep, she flew there
She flew there.
on her express jet plane.
In
Yeah.
her drug-induced state.
Whee!
She was so stealthy that she just kind of walked through space and time and arrived at her destination.
She's just singing like, "I'm like a bird, I want to fly away."
So,
She was high on the Catoblepas smell.
So in this culture, they don't clap; they stomp. So as the seven of you roll back in on these large lizards, you hear just a loud stomping that echoes. The caverns themselves are shaking a little bit in this entry area with all the water. The water is rippling, and Tara is standing victorious, high-fiving a couple of the hatchlings, and has definitely made some friends. And you see Oceanus there, just beaming with pride, because he's always been there the whole time.
Here!
The whole time?
Just right there. And the shaman, waiting for Akir because he still refuses to translate into any other language. The victors of the Warriors' Challenge. You, the Salt Marsh, the Redacted. Yeah.
What is it? Mangrove groves.
Girl.
The Grovians.
Grovians.
Mangrovians.
Good, that's pretty good.
And everyone begins stomping with both feet, and it's really funny. Even the ones you're riding with have gotten down and are stomping along, just splashing, and it's just this thunderous roar. And the queen,
Ooh, here she comes.
I'm not putting the full mask on just for your benefit. I also don't remember what voice I used for her. I have no idea. So the queen comes forward and she doesn't bow, but she nods her head to all of you. And you see, instead of this thunderous stomp applause, every other lizard folk in this area also nods their head in your direction.
I can get used
And
to this.
I nod my head back.
they seem to really appreciate it.
Mina does like a weird like curtsy thing.
From the lizard.
You see the princess, Isla, try and do a curtsy thing, like she grabs her tail and does this with her tail.
So cute.
That.
So the queen begins a speech. You all have completed the warrior's challenge. You have, I think it was gruffer than that. You have proven your value in battle. You have defeated our strongest, and you have slain a great beast. Our home would be honored to have you as allies in the coming war.
Akir says in Draconic, "It is why we came, and we are glad to hear you have accepted us." And then he translates to the group.
The shaman, the guy with this necklace, this dude, he would be translating as she goes.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of you are following along.
I think this belongs to you, Your Majesty.
Look at you.
She holds up a hand.
Oh.
We do not take what you have earned.
Oh, it's yours now.
Oh.
It's ours to keep.
He's so pretty.
Does it have powers?
Yes, this is a ring of swimming.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I have a ring to swim in.
Look, it's you.
So, are we going back to the ship because we put the oars in the backpack, or are we staying with the lizard folk people now?
I'm assuming we need to like negotiate and
We need
stuff.
to probably do our emissary job now that we're exhausted and spent, and
Now that we've gained their trust.
Looking
Yeah.
real cute.
What you doing?
Do the lizard people have showers?
They point to the mud to your left that's still filled with Atreus' blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. We'll use that geyser of water.
There it is.
Tara, rinse us
The
up.
ocean is also not that far away.
Probably true.
It's literally they will give you a
There is
full
a sea
tour.
cliff entrance.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, so now that we've gained their trust, I do want to see if did we ever see the armor of the people that they said were from Saltmarsh that attacked them? We didn't. Okay. It's probably not necessary now though, since they do trust us as emissaries from the Mangrove Grove.
It might make sense for us to try and follow up on that, but we could probably do that as we negotiate what peace means and being allies and all that too.
Yeah. We'll probably do that in the chats. Which is a great time to plug the fact that if you join our Ko-Fi for $3 a month, you can come into our Discord group and read the chats as they happen.
it's a lot of fun.
That includes all of the future chats, so you can follow along as we develop new material for the text gaming and everything we have done in the past, which
If you are-
predates any of the recordings.
If you
Yep.
are really nosy and you've got the time.
It's all there.
There is a lot of material.
There is.
And it jumps around quite a bit.
It does. Good luck.
And if a novel is more your speed, on the Ko-Fi, there's also a shop where you can purchase access to the first 28 chapters of the novel that Janine and Amelia are co-writing.
That's a lot of chapters.
It's a lot of chapters.
I
It's
have
making
not
her
finished,
iPad
and
slow
I've been
down.
here the whole time.
No,
Yeah.
that document is massive. I'm pretty sure we have to start a new document soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part 2 or something.
Book 2.
Anything else we want to do now? Oh, the DM wears a crown.
Yes.
The queen
What?
will offer the shaman as your personal tour guide and liaison while you are in. Not the shaman, the ambassador. Sorry, the guy with the necklace. And
Gotcha. I was going to
he's-
say the shaman probably still doesn't like us. He'll accept us, but he probably doesn't like us.
no, he doesn't like any of this. But yeah, the really, really old dude.
What time of day is this?
This is now evening.
Evening.
Yeah,
Right.
the sun is starting to set.
Okay, so I guess we're sleeping here.
Now is the time.
And moving on to day 4 of gameplay.
Trey's gonna start getting salty, friends. I'm really excited.
Yep. Tune in next week to see a really salty Atreus.
Sorry, I shouldn't be as excited as I am. It's not nice, but I am.
Salty and potentially, but it's fine.
All right. Well, it is 10:15, so I'm thinking this is a wonderful place to call it for the evening.
Yeah.
And we will be back next Monday for the next session of Rules of Redemption. And there might be some secret, sneaky things every once in a while. So keep your eyes peeled for different announcements on the various TikToks and Instagram accounts that run around.
Order a
That's-
Ko-Fi.
And
Make a-
please support our Ko-Fi.
Yes.
$3 a month, and you can get in this room. Be in the room
Because
where it happens.
There will definitely be additional role play of where we end up going and what we end up doing for the week so that we can prepare for next week's session. So it really is a benefit to be able to see the bonus content. We do update everybody on what happened in the Discord channel before each session, but it's very fun to watch it filter through the week. And what's fun than getting little notifications that you can read that your imaginary friends are doing things,
I will ask the viewers who are still here, do we think they deserve a level up?
Yes.
That you don't count.
I would love to level up.
Guys, come on, guys.
Give us a level up. Give us a level up.
I'm not seeing anything.
Hold on. Of course, there's one.
We got a reply.
Which one? All right. So one of you gets a level up.
What?
The one
Okay,
who
there-
has the rank.
I vote it has to be one of us who critted during the encounter.
If you roll the d20, you get to level up.
Which is all of us. Didn't we all crit at some point?
What did you crit on?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you win.
Okay, they're
All
not.
right, well, let's go by the number of crits then. I got the most crits.
Okay.
Guys, tell our DM to let us level up, please. Please. It says 9 viewers and like 3 of them are us. So there's at least, there we go. We have another one. Wait.
According
No.
to the way that Twitch displays things, the 9 viewers are 9 actual viewers because we are all classified as broadcaster and moderators. So
I
there are
noticed-
actually 14 people with this open because there are 9 actual viewers on the stream right now.
Come on.
Cam knows better. He's not going to vote to level up. He's going to let you guys die.
Level up. There we go. One more.
We got another vote.
Oh, level up.
We got 1 minute left to vote.
Janine's just screaming level up. I think 2 votes really
Wait,
count.
what's the DC on this check? Dex, save us! Dex, save us!
Save us. Save us. You're our only hope.
They've got a very big fight against a very mean undead crocodile coming up, and I don't know if it's worth it to. Oh!
Dex voted for the level up!
Level up. Level up.
Level up.
Woo!
Woohoo! We got it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for crowdsourcing our level up, guys.
God decided it wanted to live outside.
Dex was the.
Yeah, Dex! Ah! That's why I keep you around. Dexy! Thank you, everybody. It's time to let them loose.
Yep. All right. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Thank you all for joining.
Guys.